Every day, millions of Indians open their doors to delivery agents with one simple expectation, that whatever their order comes to them and it comes to them safely. It is trust that is reposed on these delivery platforms and their agents. A parcel arrives, the door opens, the delivery is received, and then life moves on. But what happens when that trust that you repose in these delivery platforms, that trust is shattered? A disturbing case is emerging from Bengaluru, and this has once again raised uncomfortable questions about the safety of women inside their own homes. The accountability of delivery platforms are back in question, and questions are being asked on whether enough is being done to protect customers when a stranger is just a doorbell away. The complainant in this case is a woman from Bengaluru. She has alleged that a delivery agent entered her apartment without her consent after repeatedly asking to use her washroom. In a social media post, she has claimed that she refused his request several times. But what happened after that? She told him that he should seek help from her neighbors instead. But to her horror, the man ignored the refusal, walked into her home. It does not stop there. The woman further alleges that after coming out of the washroom, the delivery agent exposed himself to her. He flashed her. He showed his private parts. This is sexual harassment. She says she was left shocked. She was humiliated and terrified inside her own home. And fearing for her safety, she claimed she switched on her phone camera, kept the main door open and stayed close to the entrance in case she needed to run out for help. The allegations have sparked off a debate on safety online. The Bengaluru police have arrested this person. An FIR has been filed at the Marathahalli police station, and the cops are saying that the investigation is underway. We've accessed a picture of the accused in this case, the predator delivery agent. The police are also expected to examine the woman's complaint and also video evidence, CCTV footage and delivery records to establish more facts in this case. But this is absolutely shocking. The man you see on your screens is that particular delivery agent, the predator, who despite being refused multiple times, she did not want him to enter his house. What did he do? He trespassed. He barged into her washroom. He used her washroom. She was humiliated. She was traumatized. She was in fear. She didn't know what to do. After that, he comes out and he dares to harass her. He flashes himself. He exposes his private parts. Right now, this man is arrested, and rightly so, and stringent sections must be imposed. But there is another question that one must ask. What about the accountability of delivery platforms that are every day making money because of the faith of customers? Who's accountable? Are enough checks in place? Watch that video. It will leave you absolutely shocked. This is shocking and this is disturbing to say the least. The predator delivery agent has been arrested. But there are larger questions now that are being asked. Can this happen to women who draw the line, who say, I don't allow anybody inside my house? And can a delivery agent then just barge in? Can such liberties be taken? Because this is criminal. He not only barged into her house despite her repeatedly saying no, he harassed her sexually, he flashed his private parts and ran away when he was confronted. The man here has been arrested. The woman shared her ordeal on social media, and that video has sparked off an intense debate online. What about accountability? Can the safety of customers be taken for granted? Imran, my colleague, is with us as we track more details of the case. The man is arrested. Please take us through the details, Imran, of the charges that have been invoked in this particular case.
Well, this is a very, very disturbing incident coming from Bengaluru. As you rightly pointed out, it was, one can only imagine what that woman must have gone through. In fact, the video clearly lays bare what she was there. In fact, the post of video, she completely breaks down, narrating the entire incident. She was shell-shocked to the entire episode, what happened to her. So the delivery agent from Flipkart came to her house. His name is Kamath. He is 22 years old. She's told him that she does not allow any outside person to come to her house and use a private washroom. washroom. Instead of listening to her, he barges into the house, but not just that, while coming out, he even flashes his private parts to the woman. The woman caught the entire episode on mobile phone as she was afraid what he will do further. But the question is important is what kind of background checks is the platforms are doing while
I want you to stay with us, Imran, because we have Brinda Adige on the phone line. Ms. Adige, thank you for joining us. This is absolutely shocking, disturbing, and no woman should have to face this. The predator in question here has been arrested, and rightly so. There is an intense debate online, but my question is about accountability. Are delivery platforms doing enough? Are there security checks? Are they even checking backgrounds of those who are being hired for becoming delivery personnel? Because this woman here had to face this kind of horror, this kind of harassment. What message does it send out?
You're absolutely right. This is atrocious, unacceptable, unprofessional, and the company has to take responsibility. They have to be held accountable. With the background check, have they done enough training? What should be their interactions and behavior? Where is the protocol from the company saying this is what we have told each of the service persons, the delivery persons? None of these things are there. These gig workers, they will just take them. Of course, we do not deny that they all need a livelihood and a job.
Yes.
But that doesn't mean that they can go ahead and use that space and opportunity to harass any person sexually. Today it's a woman, but tomorrow it might be a man or a trans person. And this impunity must be held accountable with the company only.
And with people with such antecedents, they are a threat to the society. Imagine after being told no, the woman said, no, I do not allow anybody inside my house. I don't let people, you know, walk in like this. He did not pay any heed. He barged in and then he sexually harassed her. He flashed his private parts and he ran away. Thank you so much, Ms. Adige, for joining us. There are questions that are going to be asked. Now we are awaiting a response from the platform in question here. Imran is with us. But Imran, before I come to you once again, before you share more details of the FIR, more details of the investigation, let's play out the video. And viewers, we've opened our call lines. If you are watching this broadcast and if you have something to say, if there are questions in your mind as well, please call us, and we hope our questions together can ensure some kind of accountability so that women do not feel so unsafe when delivery agents come to deliver parcels. Watch what happened. Ms. Abha Singh is also with us on the phone line. Ms. Singh, we hope the tears of this woman reach those who are supposed to be responsible, who are accountable. The predator in question, the predator delivery agent, has been arrested. An FIR has been filed, but does it stop with this? What will be a larger deterrence? What should delivery platforms do to ensure that their agents their backgrounds are verified so that nobody has to face this kind of an ordeal?
Absolutely, it is shocking. Things could have been even worse. And of course, the delivery platform should be held responsible. FIR should not be on this one person, because when we book food from these Swiggy, Zomato and other delivery platforms, it is the brand and name of the company on which we book. So FIR should not be on this single person, because we are booking for the delivery platform, number one. Number two, when they employ these people, their background checks are a must without police verification. How these people are engaged, that is the second issue, which is very important. So heads must roll. The owners of these platforms must be called to the police station. They must be held accountable. The licenses given to them should be cancelled, because safety of girls, young girls, is most important. People living in their homes. And I think societies also need to make some rules. They should not be allowed to go to the houses. They should be left at the watchman, and the people should come down and take the food, in keeping the safety and security in mind.
Right. Thank you so much, Ms. Singh, for joining in. A lot of questions for the delivery platform in question. For now, we know that this particular agent was employed with Flipkart. We are awaiting a statement from the company right now. A case has been filed. The delivery partner for now has been booked. And we have Ramamurthy joining us from Pune. Ramamurthy, what do you have to say about this particular incident?
See,
what precedent should be set?
Our system. I simply blame our system. Because if this fellow is already caught, now what is they are going to do with this? This fellow will come out in a day or two just like that and do the same thing. The punishment should be in such a way. It should be in such a way that nobody will dare enough to do such things anymore. That's it. It should be in such a way. That's it. No, but it should be. When somebody see this one also, they should never be dare enough to do such things. This is horrible. The system to be blamed for all the things.
Oh, the time is for stricter norms, and yes, the platform is accountable. So there are concerns being raised. For now, an FIR has been filed, the person has been arrested. But if stringent laws are not in place, people are fearing that this person will be out and maybe will end up doing the same job again. Because what about background checks? Are they even done? And if background checks and verification is actually done, then how can an incident like this happen? So those are the questions that are being asked. Imran is still with us on this broadcast. Imran, you heard those questions, one by activists, by citizens of this country, because this has raised an alarm. Have we gotten a statement? Are we expecting and awaiting a statement from authorities at Flipkart? Because preliminary investigation shows that this agent this predator was in fact employed with Flipkart.
Well, absolutely. We reached out to the police there. We've been following since the woman put out the post. And after that, the cops reached out to her. In fact, many tagged the Bengaluru police on her Instagram account to the police, saying that to take immediate action. The police reached out to her, and based on her complaint, an FIR was registered late evening yesterday. And within 6 hours, the accused has been arrested. Now, this guy is 22-year-old Kamath, but the cops are doing the background check of the entire incident, looking at also whether any previous cases of his also are there. Now the question is that what will he have been booked under 3 very serious charges. One is sexual harassment, second is insulting the modesty of women, and third is about trespassing. These 3 charges have been booked. But the question, as one of the viewer was particularly asking, is that what about further action? Because they have seen certain similar such cases earlier too, where the cases have been registered and the accused gets off very easily. It's very hard for women, especially, to take it to a logical conclusion. There are so many stumbling blocks which are stacked up against. We've seen that women, when they file a complaint, so many things are stacked up.
What about further action? That's the larger question that many are asking. Charuvali Khanna is also with us. Imran, I'll come back to you. Charuvali Khanna, activist, with us. Ma'am, I want to understand from you. The person is arrested, but is that going to be deterrence? Will that ensure that there are proper verifications and checks done? Will that ensure that if such incidents do take place, then platforms who employ such people, even they are held accountable?
Absolutely. You see, the thing is that this is not going to stop, because once he is arrested, seeing his young age, after some time he'll come out on bail and the case will continue, trial will not start, and the lady who has made the complaint, she'll be further harassed and re-traumatized. So what the important issue is that we have to hold the platforms accountable. It's just that we know that men in India, a large number of them are depraved, whether he's a delivery agent or whether he's a corporate honcho. So what is important is, that's why we have the POSH Act. What is important is that the delivery, whichever company he was the delivery boy for, that when they employ these people, they have to have a proper orientation.
Right.
How to behave, how to hand over the packet, and not to enter the house. If you want to go to the toilet, go to the society common toilet. You can't barge into a stranger's house to go to the toilet. I mean, it's absolutely absurd.
And then you do something so depraved. You know, this person here literally sexually harassed the woman. He flashed his private parts and he ran away when he was confronted. Thankfully, he's been arrested. The woman put out her ordeal on social media. Thank you so much for joining us, viewers. Our call lines are open. This is going to be one of our top focus stories here on Times Now. Do call us. Do let us know, what do you think? What will act as a deterrent? And we're still awaiting a response from the particular platform that employed this person. With that, it's time for us to take a short commercial break. We'll be back with more news and updates.